Hey guys, it's me Tilly, and today's video is kind of like the little brother of yesterday's video, where yesterday I told you how to gain money, and today, as promised, I'll talk about how to save money, how to get stuff from the game without having to spend money for it yourself. So on the first topic, I want to talk about something that I kind of messed up yesterday, when I talked about Denizen of the Deep, or like, for that matter, any of the X level 90 raids that are now dungeons. You do get the pet bonus, but make sure you feed your pet so it doesn't die one hit like mine did when I was testing. You do actually get the bonus core if you use the pet, and I would highly suggest you to do it. Yeah, on that topic, let me jump into yet another dungeon you can be doing, which is the Roquest Castle Tower, and then Roquest by Sea Muir. Because he will give you all of these materials right here, leather, ore, and cloth. And you will need them for synthesizing. You will get an Astero weapon, and you will not ever be able to get it with max stats right away. You will have to synthesize some of it eventually yourself. And for that you do need these materials, as well as inherited power fragments and sealed power fragments. And that's actually what I was trying to tell you yesterday when talking about Denizen of the Deep and stuff like that. Just for the sake of this video, let me show you. Imagine that being an abomination essence that you just dropped from Denizen of the Deep. You will right click it, you will click item dismantling, you will click dismantle one at a time, then you will actually use this one to get power fragments. For essences, you will get the red one. For ores, or in case of the level 90 stuff you will be farming, it will be these inherited power fragments. So basically everything that you need for synthesizing you will get from Muir, which I just told you about, and these X level 90 rates. If you farm Muir, make sure that you get your cores per run as high as possible. By that I mean you do want to use your pet. You do want to have VIP. If possible, get a cadet badge, because that's like money anyways, but only if you can afford it. And yeah, also make sure to maybe switch to your secondary equipment, because Muir is a level 75 battle. You will actually not need your full gear, and you will be able to save money per run again. For me, for example, if I use only my weapon, if I use this one, compared to my main gear, I save 8,000 gold per run. Okay, now that I kind of rounded up yesterday's mistake and told you about Muir, because as I said, you will always need these materials, and you will not want to buy them, because, let me show you actually. I did end up dropping like 3 of these levers. They're right now only 50k, but that's 150k that you get like per run for free. And I think cloth is even more expensive, 78k. You need like 15 of them per synthesize, and that's a lot of money that you're just able to farm yourself. Alright, on to the next one. I told about it yesterday, but I mean it as I say it. Redeemers, redeemers, redeemers. All of the weekly content is weekly because it's so valuable to do, and they don't want you to do it on a daily basis. It doesn't matter if it's for you still getting the stats. It doesn't matter if it's for you having them killed 100 times and about the redeemer seals. It doesn't matter if it's just for the pouches that might end up getting you accessories, but shards and emotes are always on the line. While we talk about weekly content, make sure to do your guild dungeons at the right side of the guild house. Make sure to get a guild feast, and if you don't know yet anything about the guild houses, make sure to ask your guild. They will probably most likely help you. Weekly content, what most people actually don't know about, or some people. If you click the party head, the event, go to temporal missions, there is a weekly tab right here, and I will do this one myself, but make sure to actually make use of this one right here, especially the second one, which just got changed with season 4 update. it asks you to do 20 level 95 raids, and it will reward you with 2 steals for free. So definitely don't miss out on this one. On the same note, monthly stuff. I know I failed to do this, but do make sure to check on here, because these monthly tickets, they do translate into free steel as well. So that's a lot of steel that you can get for free just paying attention to these. For example, today for me it's Sunday. Imagine this being on 19 and it resets in 17 hours tomorrow, and I just wouldn't get the 2 steel for free. That's kind of a yikes. Another thing, this is not so much about money, this is more about stats. The Einlacker. I talked about it in a different video, but if you press G and then Einlacker, it's a challenge mode where if you do complete a certain amount of battles on golden, which is 3 hits or less, you will get a lot of free stats that are permanent, similar to how redeemers work. So definitely make sure to do these. I'll probably have a separate video about Einlacker as well and how to approach it. Next thing I want to talk about, I think I also briefly mentioned it before, but make sure to pay attention to these seal shops right here. They are very helpful. For example, maybe you might not know, on the Seal of Dedication shop, at the very bottom you can actually buy 1 fatigue potion per day. It's actually what I should be spending my dedications on. The Seal of Bravery shop, I talked about it a lot so far in my videos. Once you got these essences, you really want to pick up the Unstable Enhancement Rune. You can only get 1 per week. It does reset on Mondays, but there will be a time when you need a lot of them, and it should be a priority. Only really get the steel afterwards if you still have like a lot of seals left. Like I have 450 right here. I have another like 600 waiting in my level 40 bottles. Also, a very important one is the Guild Seal shop, where you can buy these premium enhancement runes that I always talk about, where you want to use them on your +10 weapon instead of YOLOing and having to reforge. You get these seals if you open up the guild menu, bottom left corner. They are pretty straightforward, and you usually do not run risk not completing them. If you do complete them, you will instantly get the seals yourself. You won't have to collect them. That's pretty cool. And apart from that, it is always kind of important to pay attention to the current events. I will try my best to always cover new events in an update video, like I've been doing for the last 2 update cycles. But if you're using the Nexon launcher, they will always post them on the Nexon launcher. If you use Steam, they will always post the events also on Steam, so keep an eye out for that. Talking about the current events, I'll briefly mention them again. Just being logged in for the steel, just being logged in for the daily gremlin is like at least an hour, right? Furthermore, you really want to do the first 3 Astera battles, Claire, Maka and Alkalos, because they will give you these seals right here, which you can then buy a max stat Keen and a max armor essence from. Both of which save you, like the Keen one saves you 10 mil and the armor saves you like 5 to 6 mil. And that's quite some money that you can get actually just for free by doing the stuff you always do, right? Apart from that, you really want to probably do the rock, paper, scissors in the mercenary outpost, because you will get a bunch of fatigue potions. There will always be 1 event dedicated to fatigue potions, and right now it's right over there where you can see the exclamation mark. Another one is the dice event right here, where if you do any level 90 or 95 content, you will get these, and rolling the dice, you will be able to get the... I can just do it once, right? You will just be getting these cubes, which then contain new era stuff. If you do need it yourself, if you are a whale that goes for Milesian stuff, there you go, you just save yourself some money. If not, you can just always keep it for later, once you might go for Militian stuff, or just sell it, right? But that's about it for today's video. That's about how to save money. The TLDR, do your weekly stuff because it's really valuable. Redeemers, guild dungeons. Make sure to get those small money grinds in terms of Muir for Season 3 materials, Season 3 or level 90 X raids, or the fragments, and really pay attention to the temporal missions and the events that are running. Is different to like games in like BDO where you just log in once and you like get 8 different items for free. You still have to do like some attendance activity to get your weekly stuff in Vindictus. Yeah, but with that being said, I hope this was like at least a bit helpful to you. I know this today is like a smaller and pretty straightforward video, but I'll take some more time creating my next few videos because they will be a bit more in-depth. There will be a boss guide about Caesar coming up next, and there will be videos that will take like some more preparation, as well as the should you be going for Militian gear right now. With that being said, I will still be having daily streams for today and tomorrow, because that will conclude my 7-day daily streaming schedule for a Season 4 update. And yeah, I hope to see you there, and have a great day, and keep on farming in Vindictus. Bye!